Hey guys, welcome back to a tutorial on creating Tetris within Minecraft. And where I left you guys off last time is to, as I left you with the challenge of extending the getLocations function to support all the different block types and all the different orientations, which I know is a lot. It's probably a lot of grind work. It was for me. It was like probably about 2 or 3 hours of just sitting there and referring to, like if we switch over here, it was just 2 or 3 hours of referring to this reference sheet here and then building code that moves the drone to the proper locations and pushes the locations onto that list and returns it, and probably another hour or so in testing it. So not super fun, but pretty easy. So anyway, let's go ahead and test out that once more so you can see the outputs in action. Alright, so we can try just some random blocks that I've randomly set up here. So this is an I block that is upright. So you can see these two parameters that I'm passing in are the block type and orientation. So 0, 0 is upright I. Okay, so we could try the next type upright, which is upright J. And then we'll try next type upright L. Cool. Upright O. Upright S. And I would, in your testing, test out every single one and even make sure that your cursor is on this block, because remember in our test function we set a new cursor drone which is going to be it's going to start at the location that your crosshairs are on. So I would even test it like that, and make sure using the this reference sheet, make sure that the blocks are in the proper location. So in this one, what did we do? We did 6, 0, so that would be an upright Z. So that would be this one here. So what you do is you switch back and forth and make sure that this is okay, cool. That looks exactly right. So we go up 2 and then draw our Z, which that's what we have here. Up 2 and then draw the Z. So you want to make sure that those are well tested, because that's basically that's like the meat and potatoes of this entire project, is drawing these blocks correctly. Okay, so that works. Now the next challenge for you guys, once you get that right, is coming here. So the way looking at this looks like our draw function. So we need to wrap this so that we can reuse this draw function, which is going to call the getLocations and getMaterial. We want to wrap all this code in a draw function so that we can reuse this code elsewhere without having to rewrite it all. Okay? And I didn't actually go over the getMaterial, but it's extremely basic. It's just all it does. You probably saw me skim by it in the last tutorial, but all it does is it looks at the block type, and depending on the block type, just returns the associated material. So if it's I, it's diamond. If it's J, it's lapis. L, it's pumpkin, etc. So you can look at that now in case you haven't gotten that written. Go ahead and do that. Okay, so we're on our main function here, and the next challenge is to wrap all this in a draw function, which I guess I can skim by it for you. So this is draw block. So see how this code here looks exactly like this main function here. Okay, and I won't show it to you again because that'll kind of ruin the challenge, but I'll show you at least the parameters that it needs. It needs a cursor drone, a block type, and the block orientation. Alright, and then next time we'll go ahead and test out that draw block function.